Before they called you mom, who were you? I'll wait because she's still in there. And on this Mother's Day, I want to have a chat with her. I was a model, confident, independent, and completely in my own world. And then I became a mom, and in between night shifts, school runs, and everything else, I had to find her again. This is not a burnout episode. This is a celebration of you, the woman, not just the mom. Hey, babes, welcome back to This Is Where I'm At. I'm Alicia Miller Powell, your hostess with the mostest. If you haven't already, follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe. And I cannot thank you guys enough. It means the world to me. Thank you all for listening, sharing the episodes, engaging in the comments. It truly, truly, truly means the world to me. Now, let's get into it. Let's talk. So today, I want to talk specifically to the woman behind the mom. And on this Mother's Day, I don't want to talk about burnout or us being tired or even doing more. I want to celebrate her, the woman behind the mom, the woman who existed before the mom role. For example, so for me, I was a model. I was confident, independent, and completely in my own world. Free as a bird in a sense. I didn't have a strict schedule to follow. I walked into rooms, I owned it. I'm not saying that I don't, but I had to find my way back to that because obviously postpartum, going through pregnancies, it does change you a bit. In a sense, you will never go back completely to the version of who you were, but that was who I was, just in my own world. I had a relationship with myself that felt solid and certain. Then motherhood happened. Wait a minute. I love my boys more than anything in this world, okay? I will go to war for them. That is not what this episode is about. What it's about is nobody told me that becoming a mom could also feel like losing parts of yourself. And half of the time, you don't even realize that you are losing parts of yourself. Nobody told me that one day I would have to look at myself in the mirror and I would have to reintroduce myself to the woman that was staring back at me. And I think a lot of us women go through that, but quietly and alone. Because somewhere along the line, we are made to feel guilty for even admitting that or even feeling that way. Like loving your children should automatically mean that you should never feel lost. But in reality, those two things can live together. You can deeply love your children and still miss yourself. And for me as well, it took me a while to be able to even say that out loud. So today I want to celebrate her, the woman behind the mom. So I want to ask you something. Before you became a mom, who were you? What was she like? What did she like to eat? What made her laugh? What was she building? What did she like to wear to feel like herself again? Because I know that she still exists. She just didn't disappear. In between showing up for everyone, being everything for everyone else's needs, she got pushed behind, a little bit hidden. She got quieter, but one thing I know, she is still in there. And the most powerful thing you can do on this Mother's Day as a gift to yourself and carry this forward every single day is to bring her back. Is to do the little things that pours and feeds you, to do the little things that are just soul fulfilling. So if you are a mom this Mother's Day, your task and your gift to yourself is don't let the version of you, the woman that you are before you became a mom, completely disappear. And what I mean by that is, for me, for example, how I feed back into myself, because I know we can't necessarily go back to who we used to be because one, we've changed, we've grown, and we as humans are supposed to evolve. For me, pouring back into myself means this podcast, creating content, getting dressed up, sitting down, having conversations, sharing my life, sharing what I'm going through, sharing my experiences, engaging in conversations with women, and giving my input, listening to them. That is me, not just the mom title. That is me pouring back into me. When I do all of that stuff, it reminds me that I am a whole person and you are too. I have to sit upright for this because hear me clearly. I cannot go any further without speaking directly to the woman who is doing this alone, who is in motherhood alone. No handoffs, no one to pass the baton to, no one to tap in when you are exhausted. But yet you show up through and through every day for your child, all for you or for your children. You are not just a mom, read my lips. You are an entire village. I know you don't need me to tell you this, but you are making this look so effortless. And you keep showing up every single day, even when you're running on E. I know there's no other choice, but I want to say you are phenomenal. You are amazing. God has got you. He sees you. And he's going to carry you and bless you with strength. On this Mother's Day, I am sending you so much love. I also want to speak to the woman who isn't a mom in the traditional sense, but she is caring for others, whether it's a parent, a sibling, whether you're a stepmom, whether you adopted, whether you are just caring for other people, anyone that you run into, you're showing up for them. As a mom figure, I also want to shout you out because you are carrying the same weight. You feel the invisible load. And all of you, all of us moms deserve to be seen. And you deserve to be seen in this conversation as well. This episode is for every woman who shows up for everyone else before herself. So this Mother's Day, I want us to do something different. So before all of the enjoyments, the breakfast in bed, all of the mimosas, the whatever it is, whatever celebrating Mother's Day looks like for you, I want to give you permission to remember her, the woman you were before, the dreams you put on hold, the version of you that existed before your kids, the version of you that existed before you folded into everyone else's needs. Guess what? She deserves today as well. She deserves to come out and be celebrated because the truth is, hear me out, your kids don't just need a mom. They need to also watch a woman live and thrive in herself, in her identity, own who she is. They need to see you create something, pursue something, laugh loudly, show up for yourself. Because that is the greatest thing you can ever teach them. Not just how to be loved, but how a person should love themselves. And as well, how to be a person outside of all of their identities, outside of all of their roles. How to be a whole entire person. So today, do one thing for me and one thing for yourself as well. Put on that outfit. Call a friend. Show up for yourself. Start that thing you've been wanting to do. That dream that you put on hold, pursue it. Write that line, that podcast, that diet, that gym, that date, whatever it is that will make you feel like you. Please do it on this Mother's Day. Here goes my mic falling again. This is what happens when you are production and everything else in between. So I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all of the moms, every single one of you. You are loved. You are celebrated. You are light. You are seen. You are a whole entire person. Don't forget her and don't forget that. Go out, love, laugh. Go out and enjoy yourself. Whatever floats your boat. Just make sure that on this Mother's Day, you are choosing you. You are showing up for you. The same way you show up for everyone else, the same way you pour into everyone else. Show up for yourself because you deserve it and your kids deserve to see you show up for you. That is enough yapping for me today. I know. You don't want me to go, but I gotta go. Go out, enjoy yourself, and enjoy your Mother's Day again. Happy Mother's Day to you all. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and if this resonated in any way, please share it with other moms. Leave a comment. What is one thing that you still do that feels like the real you or the evolved version of you, I should say? Because again, we will not go back to who we were completely, but the whole point of this episode is for us to not abandon ourselves. So again, until next time, this is where I'm at.